songs.
It's just the whitest response.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a white person. It's okay. Welcome back to Hill to Die On.
Welcome back,
Yeah,
dude.
Maxim's eating, in case you guys missed it.
Quietly.
Wait, Maxim, what are you eating?
Quietly. Burger.
I knew it was a veggie burger. I could tell from, I looked at it.
Oh.
I was not to be creepy about your food.
Oh.
But I was like, that has the sort of structural integrity that only a fake meat. Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah, we really shouldn't ask the person eating.
Who's eating. Okay. Welcome back to Hill to Die On. I'm Grace Lobo.
I am Gregmelly.
And yeah, this is our podcast.
Not only is this our podcast, guys, but it's season 2.
It is season 2.
Season 2.
Do you know what I was thinking? My plans after this got canceled, and I'm kind of like, should today be the day that I check out the Bone Museum? Should today be the day I go see what's up with that Gecko King?
That's how down bad you are.
I'm not down bad.
You're like, I don't want to take an hour trip back home.
No, I was actually just telling Maxim, I was saying I was supposed to get lunch with a friend after this, and she just canceled because she has hives. Shout out our friend Anna. But
like
I'm
beehives?
No, like, yeah, killer.
Sorry, I saw begonia. I'm big on saving the bees now. That's going to hit after these people see this movie.
Yeah. Should I see that movie?
Hit. Fuck yeah, you should see that movie.
Damn,
I'm trying not to curse. Darn, yeah, that movie's awesome.
Why are you trying not to curse?
I don't know.
Hey,
I just feel like,
this is a safe space. You can curse.
Let's better ourselves, you know?
No, I think cursing's cool.
It is pretty cool.
I'm trying not to curse as much when I make like stupid videos for the internet because I do think it's worse.
Like the first 15 seconds thing.
Yeah, but it's really hard for me because I ultimately, something about me that I didn't even realize is how much I love cursing.
I grew up loving it, but I've strayed away.
Do you think it's because you grew up not allowed to curse?
Yes.
Yeah. I do feel like that's the thing about like parenting is it's like if you tell your kid you can't do this thing, they're like, no, I love it.
Yeah, that and also the music I listen to.
Yeah. Oh, they curse a lot?
Yeah, it's just like hip hop and rap and you know.
Oh yeah, so speaking of, we're fresh off of the Spotify Wrapped,
Apple
Music Wrapped. What we predicted what ours would be.
Right.
Was Adele in your top 5? Like
she wasn't.
I knew it because
I was disappointed.
You didn't post that, and Greg posted I love when people's Spotify Wrapped comes out also.
Me
by
too.
the way.
I don't have Spotify though, and I just don't find the accuracy because I've learned that Spotify tracks a song listened to counted for a shorter amount of time listening to the song than Apple does.
Oh, that is interesting.
Apple, you have to listen to the song
in full,
complete.
Okay. Do you find that you're doing a lot where you're listening to like half?
No, I usually listen to songs complete just because I grew up with Apple Music and I've always wanted stats to be accurate.
You grew up with Apple Music since birth.
Yeah, dude, I was growing up buying 99-cent songs on iTunes.
Well, yeah, so was I.
Remember when they went up? Don't Matter, Akon, the music video for $2.99.
Remember when they went up to $129?
Act like I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Come on.
But how crazy is it? That number is drilled into my brain.
Drilled.
Like I'm like, oh yeah, Apple Music, it was 99 cents a song, and then it was $129.
I was like, man, net neutrality.
Yeah.
Not the same, but now it is.
Okay, so yours. Yeah, I was when you only posted that it was you posted your top
my top
songs
15 songs
were all the same artist. Almost.
12 of the 15 were all J. Cole.
And then you said this is autism, and I was like, I don't understand how that is autism.
Just a hyperfixation.
Okay, I guess.
Just living in the routine of one artist.
Sure, you don't want to branch out.
But I also, my minutes were up from last year, but I think they're down from where they should be.
Yeah, what are your
usually
minutes at? What are we talking?
It was like 7,000.
Whoa, that's quite low, actually.
Because I've noticed, Jaclyn actually brought this up to me, because I write on the train.
Oh, that's interesting.
That I don't, I'm not listening to music. I'm listening, like I have my headphones in.
Yeah.
And nothing's playing usually.
I'm hitting like 29,000, which also isn't particularly high.
That's high.
I feel like there's this weird like flexy thing that people are doing where they're being like, oh, I listen to 100, bless you. I listen to like 150,000 minutes of like Spotify, and it's like, okay, you're better than, you love music the most. Like,
yeah,
and
you're right,
it's kind of like, I'm kind of like.
But I want to be that guy. That's why I hate it, because I like music. I like music and sounds more than people. Like more than most people. More than
anyone. Greg likes music.
Bro.
More than anyone.
Nobody likes music.
It's almost 2026. You can still be doing Trump impressions.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm just doing them. I'm just getting into it, dude. Yeah, I think that I like music more. Like it means more to me. Which is like a stupid subjective thing to say. I know, it's ridiculous. It is crazy.
Everyone feels that way.
I know.
No.
Jamie doesn't. Like,
okay. Most, not everyone feels that way. A lot of people feel that way.
I know, but that's why it bothers me when people have more minutes than me, because I'm like, you don't even get it.
To be honest, I get you because I feel similarly where I'm like, I think of myself as such a like, okay, I feel like you feel this way about movies as well, where you're like, nobody likes movies like I like movies. And I actually kind of agree with you. I think you like movies more than other people.
But what upsets me is I think I like movies more than other people, but I fully agree that there are people who obsess over movies more than I do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to music, I think what it is for music for me is that I listen to like hip hop, the era of like lyrical music. So like
Sure.
lyrics mean so much to
this
me.
is
So
my
the
hill.
empowerment. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. My hill to die on, which we can do now.
Yeah.
This is something that I've thought for like several years, and I like bringing this up with people because I think it's so interesting. I think there are people who listen to music more for the music and more for the lyrics. And there's nuance to this. This is not just like you either listen for the music or either listen for the lyrics. Because sometimes I'll say this to people and they'll be like, no, but it's about the way the lyrics and the music combine. That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, both are part of it. Obviously, I'm hearing the lyrics too because I'm a music person. But it's what makes you be like, that is the song I'm going to come back to again and again and again. Like for me, what gets me is like, okay, this song sounds so good. I like the way it sounds. The lyrics are like a bonus. But like, I think there are other people who are like, I am drawn to this song because the way they said this, the way they said that, that's what I like. And then it's a bonus when it's whatever the music behind it is. And I think that totally changes like what kind of artists you like how you listen to music, like, and I think people are doing it so differently. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I'm totally listening for music. And people who are listening for lyrics are having a totally different music experience.
Yeah, I think it's very type A, type B. Like,
I don't know if I think that.
Like brain wise, but I also think nostalgia plays a major factor in music. For example,
I agree, but I just think that's different.
For example, I am a lyrical dude.
Okay.
Like J. Cole was my favorite artist ever. Like I live to meet him one day. That's like the driving, like they're like, yo, how successful of a comedian do you want to be? You're like, oh, I want to tour this. I'm like, I want to meet J. Cole.
Sure.
And him to be like, Greg, what's up?
Yeah.
Like that's the dream. Because of how influential his lyrics were at a time for my life where I was trying to do something that people maybe didn't believe in. Because so much of hip hop to me is like, it's the come up, it's the drive, it's the moving towards the something that people are like, what are you doing sort of thing. Yeah. But
yeah, it's because, the 8 Mile soundtrack of it all.
Right. Because of Kanye's influence on me, there's a specific sound. Right. Political. Actually, that was way before Kanye. Oh, yeah. there is a sound that Kanye basically invented called chipmunk soul, which is like this.
I've actually never heard this.
It's the sped up version of a sample.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a song from the 70s, the 60s that he samples, speeds up, chops a little bit, and it's like, it sounds like a chipmunk. And
I know
soulful,
exactly what you're talking about.
So it has this gospel tune to it.
I've never heard it called chipmunk soul. I really like
that. That was the sound that he's invented. So in my experience, when it comes to music, if I hear a choir, or if I hear kids singing in the background, that shit's got me locked.
It's that I was raised Catholic.
I will push past. It's like it's the sound that I feel in my brain because of how I grew up. Like, you know, songs and sounds that you can mimic really well?
Yeah.
That's what it is for me. I was thinking about it yesterday, actually. So it's interesting that this was your hill today.
Yeah. Well, I just feel so strong because, like, do you know the artist Mitski?
No.
Okay.
Is it like a pianist?
No.
It sounds like Beethoven, Mitski.
She's a she.
Oh.
She, her, not an it.
Whoa. Well.
But Mitski, she's a great artist. She was in my top 5 last year. She's like, I really, really love her music. But I was talking about her with some of my friends. Do you know the song? It's like, nobody. This is the episode where I'm going to sing a lot on camera. Nobody. No. Do you know that one? I'm not doing a good impression of it because I'm nervous to sing it in front of you and Maxim. And all of our many
Maxim's
listeners.
eating fake meat, dog. We're good.
I love eating fake meat. It's like my favorite food. I was
you hear that, fellas?
craving Impossible Burger the other day.
Find you a girl who wants to eat some fake meat.
But I think, like, I was talking to my friends about it and we were like, what songs do you guys like by her? And the song Nobody by Mitski has it's like a really sad song. Like, it's about being alone and it's just literally, it's called Nobody. And it's like, my God, I'm so lonely is like the opening lyrics.
And you're like,
but it's a really, really catchy, like upbeat song. And I feel like I don't tend to be like, to me, it's like like dance around my house and like a fun way. It's not a super empowered lonely. It's like I'm sad. But the beat and the music is awesome. Do you know the song Don't Speak by No Doubt? God, we actually don't know any of this. This is like the movie episode.
This is also tough because like we kind of really can't just start playing the song because I bet
really
I would know both
Here's
of
the
these.
thing. I think people who are listening, they're both fairly popular songs. Don't Speak is a song by No Doubt, Gwen Stefani.
Right.
And they're like, that song is actually really sad. It's like, this is the end of our relationship. Like, don't even speak. I know just what you're thinking, whatever.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Don't speak. Yeah. Okay.
Know what you're thinking.
Should we start a band?
Dude, I'm in. I feel like, wait, real quick side tangent. I could be a country singer and I could also be like a early 2000s like American Pie type of like don't speak, like a Nickelback
That's not
type
American
of thing.
Pie.
No, I know, but like I meant like that era of music.
American Pie is like from like the 70s.
No, the movie American Pie.
Oh, okay.
Not like,
I was like, I thought you meant the Don
Get
McLean.
on your truck.
I thought you meant the Don McLean
Apple
song.
Pie. Yeah, no, not that one. No.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean like the movie
Nickelback
franchise.
era.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we
Oh,
could
you totally
do that.
could. You're a white guy.
It's
That's all you have to be.
That vocal fry is so easy.
Boy, vocal fry is so specific to that because I feel like now everyone's complaining about female vocal fry.
There's like 3 vocal fries, right? It's the country, it's the like no, and then it's also like the where are you? Like those are the
those
3.
are the versions of male vocal fry.
Yeah.
Female vocal fry is like every person on the internet.
Right. There is a very generic. Everyone's
Do you
thinking
speak
of
with
it.
vocal fry? I guess you don't really know.
No.
But you can get it up.
Yeah, I trust me. If anybody's watching, don't worry. I can get it up when I need to.
I can get up vocal fry when I need it.
I can get it up. Fucking
this is me now trying to do
vocal fry. Like first of all,
like
literally, like this is gonna be such
okay,
a
but
good
that's a
audio
different
episode.
type of vocal fry.
Yeah,
that's girl vocal fry.
It's the valley. It's like the stereotypical valley girl.
Yeah.
Like,
but talking with my friends about Mitski songs, basically being like, what songs do you guys like? Because I always thought this was an artist that I loved. And like, this was when I was first getting into her, I would say. But my friends were like, oh, like, I love this song, this song, this song. And they started being like, I love it because this lyric, whatever. And I was like, wait, you guys are catching lyrics when you're listening to songs? Like, you are noticing.
Do you ever follow the song with the lyrics?
No.
Okay.
To me, listening, like, I hear it and I know what they're saying. I like
so
podcasts.
Do you not
I like
mind
audiobooks.
singing, like not singing along?
No, I will sing along, but I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying.
There's a thing where I'm like, if I love a song, I will make it my mission within 3 days to know every word.
Do you know the song Baile Inolvidable by Bad Bunny? It's a really popular song.
Yeah, well, not here.
Yeah, sure.
I ain't no listening to no. I'll listen to him when he's called Good Bunny. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Baile Inolvidable.
I'm wearing blue socks. It's pissing me off.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that, but it's so cold outside.
Okay, that song is like, that song also in my top 5. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a really like upbeat, like fun song to listen to, but it literally means like unforgettable, like dance, like, and it's sad. It's about like someone breaking up.
What's going
and it's
on,
like
Grace?
Thinking about the past.
Only listening to sad music,
but it's sad music that I'm not registering as sad.
Well,
so I'm
also
listening.
not
Same with No Doubt, but I know what the words mean. Like, okay, because I'm really trying to practice my Spanish.
Here it is.
So I did. I have with like a lot of specifically Bad Bunny gone through and been like, I'm gonna learn all the lyrics
that's how you're
to this
gonna
song.
Learn better.
And I'm getting better at lyrics.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I know a lot
how
of
old is
like
Bad Bunny?
He's like 32.
Yo, Maxim, is that true? Yeah, that's right. Clock in, baby.
No,
clock in. You hear him sigh and put down his Impossible Burger. I know. Sorry, Maxim, but that's crazy that he's not even that much older than us.
No, he's like pretty young.
Arguably the most successful artist in America. 31 years old. Jesus
I was pretty
Christmas.
close. Yeah. So yeah, he's like around our age. But anyway, he a lot of his music is actually quite sad.
Trap is crazy.
I don't think that's that crazy. Anyway, a lot of his music is quite sad. Do you know Nueva York?
I mean, I lived outside the Puerto Rican Day Parade, so I've heard all of it.
Yeah.
But like, you could have just told me it was the same song on loop for a day.
Basically, like when you go and look, like, okay, Baile Inolvidable is like a sad song about like, it's like, I can't forget you. I can't delete you from my brain. Like, it's sad.
Dude, it's fucking the way that Spanish guys talk. You're like, no wonder they're fucking.
Like song. Yeah. So it's like, you have to sit and listen. But even with songs that are in English, like Don't Speak by No Doubt, I was always like, Don't Speak. Like I thought it was just like a fun like song. And then I was like, oh, this is actually really sad.
That's interesting because I think when I hear music, it's the opposite.
Well, another
On
theory
first listen,
I have for this is that, yeah, because I think it is like, because you're probably listening, hearing lyrics, being like, whoa,
I like that.
I connect to that. That's good. Oh, like I like that. Like
that's why I hate going out to a club.
I mean, I hate that. I hate that too.
But I've never like. Have you ever liked it? Have you ever been like?
If I'm like pretty drunk,
All right. I mean,
it's different. But yeah,
I would do a litany. Heyo,
a litany of
things
substances.
when I'm
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
When I'm, like whatever. Like,
yeah, but sober, I'd rather be dead than go to a club.
right. But even like in college, I'd be going to the bar 4 nights a week, every week for 3 years.
Yeah.
I was never like, good song. And then when I would get on the touch box and touch tunes, whatever it's called, I would be throwing out like a J. Cole song.
So when I'm at a bar, if we're dancing, that's when I'm interested in lyrics. Like and obviously, but that's just knowing the words. Cause like, when you're at a wedding and like you're on the dance floor and it's like I'm a pretty fun wedding dance floor guest.
Okay, I see.
I'm holding it down on the dance floor.
Gotta hold it down.
I think, am I physically a great dancer? Debatable. I would say medium.
Wow. Medium is also very high for being white.
I would not say I'm like an amazing dancer. I think what I'm bringing to a dance floor is like enthusiasm and energy and knowing the words to songs.
It's just the whitest response.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a white person. It's okay.
It's just because that's like white people can't dance, but if you bring enthusiasm, you're silly.
I'm a really
and it
fun
works.
person on dance floor, and I would say I'm a
that's
good.
you have to live in that space.
Exactly.
Live there.
I'm taking, and I'm knowing all the words to the song. Do I know if the song? Well, at a wedding, all the songs are for the most
you're
part
probably
happy.
killing it with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was gonna say, like, you're putting on September. I'm being like, I do remember.
But you know what that song's about?
I do remember the 21st night of September, but it's like.
But you know what that song's about?
What?
Losing his virginity.
Okay, see?
That's the beauty of lyrics, dude. Because then you're like, it's like the inside baseball.
So I'm looking blind at like, I remember when actually, I don't know if I'm gonna tell the story. Never mind.
That's right. Cut that.
Sometimes I feel like I associate songs with certain times of my life though. And I'll be like, oh yeah, this song, like, do you know the song Gold Dust Woman by Stevie Nicks? Or it's by Fleetwood Mac. Wow, we don't know any of the same music. We only know Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
And that's because Gold Dust Woman is basically like, I'm pretty sure it's about like being addicted to cocaine. But I, in my head, definitely made it about like losing my virginity like my senior year of college.
That's interesting.
Like,
That's interesting how you take that.
yeah.
I mean, that's,
But it's like, no. It was just because I had listened to it around then and I was like, Gold Dust Woman. That's probably about just like doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
And,
Does music ever make you cry?
I have to already be sad about something. And if that's the case, then yes, 100%. Any song can make me cry. A happy song, a sad song.
That's interesting.
Anything can make me cry.
Like, so when I've done like films and stuff and like there's been like a requirement of like a serious scene.
Yeah.
Like one thing I learned like as an actor, it's like sometimes not crying is the most emotional thing.
Sure.
Because the audience wants that cathartic release and you not giving it to them that's better acting. So what I would do.
That does sound like, I agree with you, but that does sound like a very convenient excuse for someone who couldn't make themselves cry.
I know, but it's like, but what it is too is like,
I agree, though.
A lot of it is when the actor or actress cries a lot, it is like,
it's like, come on.
It's like, it just is overdone. So when you're showing how emotional it is without actually releasing, it's like a very powerful thing.
Sure.
And then finally, maybe at the end or, at whatever point it really demands it, you can have it.
Sure.
But sometimes when I would like, I would be doing film and stuff, the one thing I knew could get me right into that emotional state is music. Like there are there's music where I could listen to.
What's your go-to
instantly
cry song?
Like, I mean, like songs that could get me to the point where I could cry. Like, I can usually cry on command. Like,
so can I.
Pretty well.
Same.
But like Love Yours from J. Cole is like.
Do you want to do it?
No.
Cry?
I don't want to do it. I have 7,000 milligrams of caffeine in me right now.
I think I could do it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it off pod. Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon episode is that it's going to be making me and Greg
episode.
racing to cry on command.
Just us crying for 30 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, so there's.
Wait, what's
there's
the song?
Love Yours by J. Cole.
Okay, I'll listen to it. God, we have to do like a shared playlist or something because I feel like I'm like well, another thing about the music versus lyrics thing, and I think this might click for you as well. I think for me, when I'm having negative emotions, like anger is a much more comfortable emotion for me than sadness.
Of course.
And I think that also fits in with like angry music is more about the way it sounds versus I think sad like musically sounds. And I think sad music is a slower, softer emotion. So it's like lyrics tend to be bigger in a sad song. And so I think like for me,
they're more ballads.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's a
like
ballad.
I don't
That's why Jack
reach for
loves
I
ballads.
don't reach for ballads. And it's also because I don't like being sad. Like when I'm
But
upset.
that's interesting with the Florence and the Machines album.
But Florence and the Machine
like-
has a lot of like angry power songs on there.
Yeah.
And those are the ones Jack and I both really love Florence and the Machine's new album, Everybody Scream. She has a lot of, because we've talked about what songs we like. And I think this is when you can tell if someone's a lyrics or a music person. The ones that I really like on that album are the like big orchestral, like, like that kind of sound, which Florence does a lot of that.
Yeah.
And then she does have some slower ballads. And Jack likes the slower ballad ones, and I like the like bigger.
Yeah, I think Jack is probably 50-50 between our opinion because Jaclyn loves the orchestral journey to the climax.
Yeah.
The
Jaclyn loves
musical-
foreplay. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Her moms are lesbians, please.
Right, like so she loves the journey, like the musical journey to the songs. Like that's why she loves Adele. That's why she like loves Florence and the Machines.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Lady Gaga is like that. So it's like that is her thing, but it also has to do with like the meaning and the lyrics of it, you know. But it is very in between the.
Well, I do think every single person though falls slightly more into one category than the other. Like I do, because I was talking to someone about this the other day.
It's all just the spectrum, Grace.
It's all a spectrum. But I was talking to someone about this the other day, and she was like, I was like, do you think you listen to music more for the music than the lyrics? Because I also think this is part of why I don't connect to Taylor Swift. Because people who love Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift's not an interesting vocalist. And I also think musically her songs are just kind of like bland pop. But people who love Taylor Swift, like, will be like, no, but like she has this lyric. And I'm like, if I'm listening to, I have to, it's like the 10th.
Shout out Max Fine.
Shout out Max Fine. It's like the 10th listen when I clock a lyric where I'm like, oh, that was good. Oh, you know what? That's cool that she said that. Like, but I'm not clocking that early enough on so that for me, it's like, this isn't drawing me in.
Yeah.
But I was saying this with a group of people, and this one girl was like, it's about like the way they say the lyrics with the context of the larger song. And I was like, yeah, obviously you're explaining how music is. I understand that like
it's kind of funny.
Music and lyrics go together.
To think of this, to relate this to comedy is interesting.
To us.
Because then there are two types of comedians that people like. And then like I know we're lyrical comedians.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like we look at comedians as what they're saying, like the setup, the punch, the structure,
like,
the formula. Right. But then there are people who are like, I love Bert Kreischer. He takes his shirt off and that's hilarious.
And hey, if you're Bert Kreischer, like all love.
Throw some money, dog. What are we doing here? Fucking
Come on the pod,
support
fine.
small businesses. Prove us wrong, Bert.
I think also that lyric people, because I've also had people who are more lyrics people be like, oh, it surprises me you're not a lyrics person because you're like a writer.
Right.
And you like, which I'm like, okay, thank you. Wow.
Would you
Colin.
consider yourself introspective?
Yeah, I do. But I also think music, like, I mean, my friend was saying this to me. She was like, you seem like more of a writer. Like, I'm surprised the lyrics don't click for you more. And I was like, I think fundamentally I've grown up like playing instruments since I was like very, very, very young. So like before I was writing things, I was like playing piano, you know? So it's like, I think to me, it's like, that's a separate, this sounds so pretentious, but like that's a separate language where it's like, if music is on, what I'm noticing is the sound of it and not in a way where I'm like, whoa, that was like a major arpeggio, whatever. Like I'm just listening though and being like, that is the part that I'm paying attention to.
Right. And
to me, like lyrics, like it could be a poem, you know? I love reading a book, but it's like, those are words. Like with music, I'm like, the lyrics are nice, but I'm here for the sound of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It makes you think. I mean, like
that's why I like asking people this question, because I think people like, and I really think, Maxim, do you have one that you're like, do you think you're one way or the other?
I'm a little bit of both. Personally.
See, okay, a lot of people like to say they're a little bit of both. Do you think you lean more way or the one?
I definitely don't hear lyrics on a first listen.
Okay.
And usually I'm drawn in by hearing a lyric I like.
Uh-huh.
But also it could just be, I'm a metalhead. So if the lyrics are just garbled, if it's a vibe, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's
No, same. I'm
understandable,
there
though.
for like if it's
I think
the vibe.
everybody relates to that as well. I mean, there's music everybody
Sure, and there's lyric songs that I'm
leans
like,
to.
I'm just here for the lyrics. Like
Right.
this is, you know.
Yeah. I just grew up with older siblings, and I grew up with hip hop so heavily drilled into my head.
Yeah.
And from the moment like I was listening to music, my brother was like, "Yo, but like this is what he's saying. Like you hear that line and then replay and like listen to that line." So like I'm just
But I also don't think I agree with you that that's how he taught you to listen to music.
yeah.
But I don't think that's genre specific. Like I think
No, but the thing is that hip hop historically is so conscious. It is like a culmination of music around the times of America that we're living in,
Sure.
and it's a movement in a sense of like why it was so powerful with Tupac and Biggie and like early Kanye. So much of it is like about the America and race and like this and that and like the dynamics between people, where hip hop was a higher level of conscious music.
I mean, there's also so many more words in it,
Right,
like
yeah.
than there are in other genres of
But
music.
like the fact that I mean, so many people say hip hop is dead, and like the fact that the genre doesn't exist anymore because there is the lack of consciousness. I mean, like Kendrick is this conscious rapper, and
Yeah.
he talks about all this shit. But his issue is, or like some people like it, but like his evolution has led to him being a fucking weirdo and leaning towards the sound and being like squabble, squabble, squabble.
Yeah.
That's what he does for a minute and a half. And the people who are older and appreciate the lyrical content are like, what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah, I mean, like, but that's also part of like why I think you can, like, I don't know that it's genre specific though. Like, I see what you're saying,
Yeah,
but I do think
every
think a
song-
lot of genres of music are also obviously it's different,
Yeah,
but I also think a lot of genres of music, like, okay, Doechii was my top artist. Obviously, she's a hip hop artist. Like, when I'm listening to her songs, the ones I'm drawn to initially, it's by the way it sounds
Right.
musically, because the way her music sounds, I'm like, what is this? This is so
yeah,
like,
she's
crazy
highly
to me.
creative.
And it's so like oh my god, her first EP is like actually so insane. But like I think if you like, I now have noticed because I've listened to her songs so many times over and over and over that like now there's lyrics that I'm like, that lyric is crazy. That's such a good like
Yeah.
because she's so good at like wordplay and shit like that. But it's the reason any of those songs are my favorite song is like she has this one song where there's like just like randomly like a 5-part harmony in it. And you're just like, that I'm not listening, where she's talking about getting her like label on the phone. And it's like the lyric there being like get top on the phone isn't why I'm like, whoa. But it's like the way that sounds. And then like, then I'm drawn in and then I'm being like on the 5th listen, this is what this music is about.
Right.
Which is like,
Un-
but she has
totally
certain lyrics
understandable.
where I'm like, she has this one lyric about like punchlines make 'em duck that I listen to all the time. And I'm like, wait. It's like comedy.
But I'm like a fucking, that's crazy.
Because that's the other thing. Sometimes I also feel like with like certain artists, you'll be like, wait, are you like low key funny? Like Sabrina
dude.
Carpenter is so funny.
Dude, I'll tell you another reason why I'm obsessed with J. Cole is seeing him in concerts. Like, he doesn't just play the music, he talks about it. Like, he has a song. So a big thing in hip hop culture is
Also, I'm obsessed with us being two white people talking about hip hop culture on a podcast.
I know, which in Brooklyn, in gentrified Brooklyn, we're talking
Me
about.
wearing a fucking cardigan.
Right.
Like,
I'm kind of wearing streetwear.
no,
Hey,
I know. That's why, like, I think it's worse for you.
Yeah, but it's so much of mine is the thing is too is like I'm not. There's no posing.
Yeah, I
like
know.
this is just unfortunately was how I was raised. Like this is just what I love.
I will say neither of us is really doing a lot of posing ever.
No, that's why me and Sagalo get along well because
Yeah.
he's just like Eminem. I'm
I-
like, dog, what are you?
who-
We're
again,
rocking an
as
8
we
Mile
know,
shirt.
I love.
I know. But okay, so fuck. So J. Cole, like a lot in hip hop culture, a lot is you make an album and the last song is a thank you.
Yeah.
It's like the credits, end credits.
Sure.
Kanye had one. It, a lot of artists did. J. Cole did. He has like this 12-minute like what's the not interlude, but what's the endlude? Extralude.
Extralude.
An extra his
12-minute
12-minute
extralude, yeah.
right. And it's all about like thanking people. And then he's
Okay.
like, "Oh, yo, how did I forget? Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yo, that thing you said to me in the elevator, that changed my life."
Yeah.
And then like a minute, he's like, "Nah, I'm kidding. I never met Dale Earnhardt." And I'm like, that's just like things like
Yeah,
that
that's
are
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like it's just like when I love when musicians and like artists are funny people.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like,
It's humanizing.
well, also it's like, I do think humor is one of those things that's like, everyone has it.
Yeah.
Again,
But
it's
to
a
be able to
spectrum.
do it on a mass level
Yeah.
is funny.
I think
Everybody's funny with their friends.
Yeah.
Congrats. Whip did he do, dude?
Yeah.
You went to fucking 3rd grade with him. Of course he's gonna think you're funny. You don't gotta build no trust. But if we're popping
You know what?
off
It's bad.
laughs,
Imagine you're talking to someone and they're like everybody thinks they're funny with their friends.
Yeah.
Imagine me if someone's like, nah, my friends think I'm not funny.
Those are the people. Those are the best
Ooh.
people though, because they'll never try to make a joke.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They're like, I'm gonna whiff.
Yeah,
But I also couldn't imagine thinking something funny in my head and not saying it out loud.
I can, yeah.
You can think that?
Yeah, sometimes I'll be thinking something and I'm like, you shouldn't say that.
Oh, I
know you don't.
Yeah.
I have a filter.
Zero filter.
I know this
I will
about you.
take the risk because the way I see it is, it'll balance it. If someone laughs, you win.
No, I agree. And when you take the risk and it works, it feels good.
Even when it doesn't sometimes. Like if there's a room of 10 people, I say something like,
I've been
"Ooh,"
there when it happens.
and maybe 1 or 2 people laugh. I'm like, that's it. That's all I needed.
that
Because
was
that
worth
means
it.
on a larger sample, there's going to be a couple of thousand people out there that think that's funny.
Yeah.
Like Jaclyn. Jaclyn probably struggled,
Yeah.
you know, like with the deadpan, like seriousness nature of it.
Yeah.
But find your crowd, you know what
I
I
guess
mean?
you find your crowd. Not me.
Today's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Greg has C4 in his water bottle, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like I'm just drinking pure vodka.
It does look like you're
With
drinking
my
vodka.
face after I
Yeah.
take a sip.
Yeah, it does.
It is a lot of caffeine.
Greg brought a water bottle full of vodka.
Mhm.
A classic move. Did you ever do that when you were younger? Bring like what was your like go-to in transit drink?
How old are we talking?
Like, I don't know, when did you start drinking?
Regularly college, but
Okay.
like I am no regular, like not regularly, but I started drinking at like 15, 16. I'll say 16.
Okay.
Yeah, 16, 17.
And what were
16.
you drinking?
Whatever people got.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot less like, oh, I like
Just
I
get
like
your
a
hands on
hoppy
it.
IPA. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Oh no, it was never beer.
Yeah, you're not a beer guy.
Never was beer for me. I don't even like
why
it
you're
now. It's
skinny.
fine. I think I've had wine 3 times in my life.
What?
It's just like it's too like bitter for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Last night I was on a show, 2 different people made jokes about, in the first one I was like, this is such a funny concept, about Jesus turning water into wine and being like, okay, that was gay of you. And then a second comic did a very, like that was also the premise of their
same
joke.
show.
2 separate shows, but
That's good.
like I hosted 2 shows at the same club. So
Yeah.
it was like, but they were spread out enough. So there's different audiences, but I watched both and I was like, I thought the first girl did it. I was like, I've never heard anyone do anything like that. That's really funny. And then the second girl had a similar joke, and I was like,
And they're both women too.
and
It's
they're both
interesting.
women because girls think it's gay if you drink wine, is
Yeah.
what we've learned.
And because women steal,
yeah.
guys. If we're learning anything, it's that women steal.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single one of them.
I agree. They
You know?
steal from each other. We steal.
Ugh.
Okay, so you're just drinking whatever. So you don't like wine?
No, I wouldn't. If I'm in a beer and wine thing, I'm doing beer.
Okay, I would choose beer and wine both over any cocktail.
Oh,
And that's why
no.
I can't
I'm living in cocktails.
drink because it makes me gain so much weight. 'Cause the ones I'm like,
but
I'm
wine
like,
doesn't do. Does
yeah,
wine,
wine has so many. Not to be toxic, but wine has so many calories.
dude.
The one
no,
when I'm
2026,
having
we're bringing back just. I'm not
yeah,
finishing.
2026. Should I just
Straight
get back
body
into
shaming.
drinking?
No, I'm
No,
saying
body
just, like,
shaming. I feel like okay. The other thing is with Wicked and everything. There's a lot of talk about. Why are you making this face?
I just can't wait to see where you're going with this.
Well, I just feel like okay. I feel like there's a lot of discourse right now. Obviously, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are like they are bobbleheads right now on their bodies.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
scary.
so thin.
Yeah,
And
they're
like
also fucking weird with each other.
they are fucking weird.
What's up with this weird vernacular that we're doing?
Yeah,
They're just fucking weirdos.
they're fucking weirdos. There's like, but anyway, so talented. And I like listening to them for the music. To be honest,
I like Defying Gravity.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was my 34th most played song this year. But I will say I was very nervous of it cracking the top 25, so I kind of pushed myself away
You know what's
from
in my
listening
top
to it.
25?
There were every day I was like, whoa, 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 every day,
There-
constantly.
There are songs in my top 25 where it's like Gasolina by Daddy Yankee is in my
What
top
year is this, dog?
25.
What year
Do you know
is
what?
this?
It's because I PR'd running to it. Like, on
I thought you said I peed hard, and then I'm like, and then you said running, and I was like,
I'm
okay.
pissing to that song.
You're like,
no,
every time gasoline is the only way I can piss. Dude.
no, Gasolina is in my top 25, and I was like, here's the thing, you know, halfway through the year when an embarrassing song is going to be up there.
Oh yeah.
It's like there's songs in there where I'm like, why? But then you're like, yeah, I did listen to Gasolina probably 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. But it's also
So what were your top 5 artists?
top 5 artists was number 1 Doechii, then Bad Bunny, Led Zeppelin, Karol G, Florence and the Machine.
That's right. I forgot Led Zeppelin was up there. Mine was
I love Led Zeppelin.
Mine was J. Cole, Kanye, Tupac. 4th was Trey Songz. And 5th,
Like what?
yeah, dude. Jack was like, you gotta tell people that because it's like, what year is this? 4th was Trey Songz, and then 5th was Childish Gambino. But
Wow.
I listened to J. Cole and Kanye so much that 4th for me, Trey Songz, it was only one song.
What song?
Just Gotta Make It. I mean, it's one of my favorite songs. It was like
Never
my
heard it.
4th most played this year. But it was just that song. Like I have like, it were like I have other songs from him on my phone,
yeah.
but I've listened to him maybe 3 times in total. It was all his one song. And then number 5, Childish Gambino, who I love and I do listen to sometimes, but it was mostly Lithonia.
I want to go back to our thing that we were talking about earlier about the number of music, where it's people who have like 100,000 being like, I like music more than the regular person. Because I also think like, just because you're, okay, this is a hill. Just because you're listening to music a lot, I don't think means you like it more. Because I think, one, you, like you said, you're riding on the train. When I'm sitting and listening to music, I'm pretty much like, yes, there's times when I'm on a run. There's times when I'm like doing other stuff. But like, and I'm not saying I'm like listening harder than you guys. Like, that's not what I mean. It's just like, I think if you're listening to like 200,000 minutes of Spotify a year, like you're not locked in for all of that. And some of that is the rain sounds you listen to when you sleep.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you better than me.
No,
Like,
thank you, dude. It's such a joke. You know what? Because you know what? At the end of the day, Grace, I like music more than you.
Okay, and
Jot
I
that one
disagree
down,
with that
bitch.
because I actually think,
my hill to die on is I like music more than you. And that's objective.
do you know what? One of my friends, and we talk about him on the podcast all the time. It's my old roommate,
Alex?
Alex.
Hey-o!
He's just such an enigma and he doesn't listen.
Such an enema.
He's such an enema. Yeah.
I learned what that was like 3 days ago.
An enema?
Yeah.
But you know it's different than enigma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. I just like how they're the same.
Hey, how'd you learn? Just kidding.
Honestly, I don't know. I think I was talking about hemorrhoids with my roommate.
Alex is one of the only. That's a good way.
I thought it'd been so funny if you just fucking powered through that, like just absolutely. And then so Alex was thinking, like I did
I
it.
thought about doing it, and then I was like,
no, I think it was great.
Alex is one of the only people I've ever met where I'm like, you don't connect to music at all. Like he does. He has songs he likes, but he loves like Lumineers, which to me I'm kind of like, he loves Stomp and Holler, usually his top genre, which is kind of like, yeah, Lumineers-ish.
Hey!
It's like, yeah, ho hey. It's stuff that's, he likes music in a way that's, music adds to ambiance for him, where it's like music is about, and he's very into like art, very into certain other forms of art. It's just, and I think music is one of the most universally, everyone thinks that they like music more than everyone else.
There's a friend of mine who used to work with me who admittedly doesn't like music.
There are people like that.
Weirdest,
yeah.
Because I think it's because of music being so massive.
Yeah.
Like there's something for everyone. It's been around since the beginning of time.
No, there's like every culture has it. There is something fundamental that's like
you need it in your life.
We love like,
so when
even
somebody
just like
says
tip tap like on my leg, like I want
pattern,
that.
like pattern recognition, like the consistency of sound, it's so many different things with
Mongolian
it. But if
singing.
you tell me, right.
Give me that Dune shit.
If you tell me you don't like music, I am going to think you're gonna murder somebody in your life.
I agree with it that I think it's like because again, I think the way art is, I think we all think we like art and connect to art more than other people. And like I don't necessarily know why it's a competition.
I know.
I'm kind of like, okay, we can all like movies. Movies are cool.
Because I think it's a way that
I
think it's a way that people can feel good about their individuality.
I agree. It's all, and like that's what it all is like, how can I feel like an individual? And I think within, I don't know why it has to be the degree of no, nobody likes music like I like music. Nobody likes movies like I like movies. Like, don't pick the medium. Maybe
I want to meet the guy that's like, nobody likes porn the way I do. It's
you guys
artistic.
think you like porn? Show me your porn Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. Yo,
how many minutes?
Let's
How
have
many
a
minutes
porn
are we at on your
Yeah, dudes are putting up years. People, how did you watch 7 years just in a year?
What's your Spotify Wrapped age but porn?
Dude, that's, oh my God. We have to make
I listened to 360 genres of porn this year.
Your top 5 most searched.
Okay, honestly, a lot of people like porn way more than I do. That's not an art form that
you
are
a top 1% listener of
this
Schoolgirl. That's so funny, dude.
No, that's a good. That's a good.
I would love to see.
That was really funny, Greg. Good job.
I would love to see the like Spotify rap of other things, just like just odd things.
Oh my God, like what foods I ate. It's like scrambled eggs is so high in a way where it's like, girl, you Taco Bell and scrambled eggs.
They're like, how did this guy eat 99% bagel?
Yeah, exactly.
So what the fuck?
Damn, we gotta look at his financials. This guy's struggling. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my God, a Spotify rap for Uber for you.
Oh yeah.
God, every app needs this. I think it's just I want to know.
But I'm kind of glad that like Lyft doesn't have like you are in the 1% of users, because that I would be like, I'm awesome.
Yeah, it would make go me to your head.
Yeah, I would. It would be bad.
Yeah, I feel like that's not. You can't be having that. I just don't think. I think if you're like, I like a specific artist more than other people like an artist, which again, I don't know that it needs to be a competition. It doesn't need to be a fight over who likes Bruce Springsteen the most.
It gets weird. You don't want to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like that is a real person. Like,
yeah, it's a human.
But I would also get it more when they do it about the artist.
But when people do it for Hill to Die On.
Oh, when you're the biggest fan of Hill to Die On.
That made me feel good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. That kind of made me reevaluate. Granted, it's a brand new thing for us.
Sid sent me a thing that said they were like in our top 0.1 viewers on YouTube.
That's awesome. I also screenshotted all of the stuff we put on the Hill to Die On story.
Yeah.
Of these the people I don't even know.
Well, they're not random. They're like some of my best friends.
No, I know.
They're being like, this person said we were in their top. They're randos.
So
I'm like, no.
Psycho.
It's like one of my best friends.
But like
the baby onesie I'm crocheting, it's for one of their babies.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I just am like, I don't know who these people are, but when I meet them, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I want to be like, thank you.
I think I've met some of them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, you have no idea how cool this feels.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just how cool it feels. And granted, it's our first year of doing this podcast, but a little podcast rap. But like at the end of I'm sure like 4 years down the line, it's going to be like people are actually consistently posting it or something where it's a little less new.
Just my friends. Yeah.
We have 8 people instead of 4.
It's all my friends from college. And
we're fucking popping off in Georgetown. I don't know what's going on.
People who went to Georgetown love our podcast.
Hell yeah. Go Hoyas, baby.
Yeah, no, it's a good. Yeah, I feel like I just don't think you can like music more than other. I think you can. It's just like it's never also like if you're like a musician and you like let's say you like professionally are a musician. If you now want to tell me that you like music more than I like music, weird. But I'd be like, yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Because think about comedy.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of people in our sphere don't watch comedy in the way that
I don't watch comedy like you do.
Right, in the way that fans do.
Yeah, but I eat, sleep, and breathe comedy because I'm making it. So obviously, I think about comedy.
But you're not
constantly.
consuming it in the same way that fans do. And that's why I think because when you have a reason to consume it when you do. It's very strategic with you. You're doing it in like a formulaic process. But people who don't do comedy and watch a ton of it, I would say they like it more than we do. There's a different level of it.
I think once you monetize
they like
consuming
it more than we do.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, like I'm also like a fan. I don't like that word, but like I work it like it is 60 hours a week for me. So it's like
comedy's the biggest thing in your life, probably, and honestly, same. Like,
unfortunately, sometimes. Because then I was even talking to Jaclyn about it, and I was like, it's pretty absurd how much of my life is comedy.
But I also think that I think maybe it's not about loving it in a way, but like you and I also, though, the way you think about comedy because you do it is completely different than the way. And I do think that makes
that's the artist side of it.
But maybe it's not all just like positive enjoyment then, but it's you appreciate and understand it in a way that people who don't. Same with like being a musician where it's like if you're dedicating your life to it like that, you know the ins and outs in a way that's like.
When you obsess over something so heavily, you're also gonna obsess over the bad parts of it.
And I think that's different than fandom, though. But like, I just think it's a fuller, like, it's almost closer to like a relationship.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where it's like, you know, or like a marriage where it's like, I love this thing in spite of its flaws and I'm working
And I
on
would
it every
kill
day.
myself without
And
you.
I would kill myself without you.
I have no meaning in
and
my
if
life.
this ends, it will ruin my life.
Right.
Like,
But like somebody out, you know, watching it,
if this ends, I'm going to lose half my friends.
like I will lose everything I've built. It will be. I would not know what to do tomorrow if it was there. I just couldn't do
Versus
this.
if like, you know, like if I could never. Music's different though. I don't know. Music is like, it's one of those things where like if you could never watch comedy again, like
I would rather
you'd make it. But if you could never listen to music again, it's like.
But what's also like watching comedy? Like that means if I'm in the room, I have to leave the room.
Yeah, get out.
You know what I mean? Like I can only do my sets.
A life sentence to never do or watch.
Somebody. Oh.
Comedy's out of your life forever.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
See, I think I could do that over never listen to music ever again.
I would do something else. Like,
yeah, no, I would
be
too.
able to
I'd do something, it would be crazy.
I would do music. Like that's
do you
what's
play any instruments?
No, I'm not. Like you know how there are people who can pick up an instrument and get it rather quickly. I would imagine your family is like that.
It's
like,
really just
where like
me.
maybe you can hear a sound and mimic the sound with an instrument.
Yeah, I'm a good ear.
My ear when it comes to like hearing a song, just 1 second, and it's like the background song of like sound that's going on. Like as Jaclyn, we were at the movies, I can pinpoint the song, the singer, like that.
Yeah.
And Jaclyn's like, I can't even hear that song.
Yeah.
So like my ear for like the song is good, but my music ability is whack. But I would say sampling, I can hear like
and be like, oh, that's what this sounds like.
Right. Or like I can
You're
imagine
like
that in a song. So like I tried making like a song, not really tried, but like I put together a couple of like
we know you're
samples
a rapper, don't worry.
like a year ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that long ago. It's still on my whatever app, like my GarageBand app, if that still was used. But like, I don't know how to sample. I don't have the material to be able to do it. But there was this Netflix show called The Chestnut Man. And the theme song to it, actually, no, I think it was in the first episode. It's a Danish show. Okay. And so the song is not in English, but
no one loves Danish TV like Greg loves Danish TV.
Yo,
this
show
try.
is honestly, the show is awesome. Check it out. It's like such a perfect like murder mystery sort of show. But there's like a Danish song in it at the end of the episode where I obsessed over.
See, okay, so that's you're connecting on music.
Yeah,
because you don't understand.
No, I didn't understand it, but I also liked how there was like one point of it where I like it sounded like something in English, so I would say it in English.
Do you know that? Have you seen that? It goes viral-ish like every couple months. There's this like Italian song it's this Italian artist, and he makes like a gibberish song in like the 70s that was meant to mimic the way English sounds.
Oh yeah.
And it's such a fucking banger.
I have heard. It's been a long time since I've heard that though.
It came up. I feel like it was going around like a year and a half ago, and then recently I've been getting it like shown to me again. Every time it's like like it's just random shit, and like every time I'm hearing it, I'm like, this song fucking.
This guy smacks.
Slaps.
But it's funny because even people in Italy are like, what the fuck is this guy saying? And America's like, what the fuck are these guys saying? No, but
in that, they thought it was like, to them, they just thought it was like random. I don't know if they thought this, but to them, it sounds like any English language song, which they were listening to.
But have you ever heard like the videos of like what English sounds like to non-English speakers?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's whack. Yeah, it's like.
It feels disgusting.
Yeah.
Because like it's just so funny listening to other people speak in their languages. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Like I like the flow of whatever you're saying.
No, yeah. Like, I mean, listen, like, yeah, the equivalent of me listening to Bad Bunny and being like, this sounds awesome.
But it's also, Spanish is like a romantic language.
It's
so
different than like
there's
a reason I'm not listening to like a German artist.
Oh, or like, you know, like there's just throat sounds where I'm like, this sounds angry.
Yeah.
And it's a love song.
But I like angry. So that's like, I also think when I'm like pissed off, like, I'm going for music where I'm like I feel like that's why there's so much Led Zeppelin in there, where it's just like there's a lot of Eminem. Like it's because I'm
also like, the anger. Why I think it's funny is because there's a level of accountability. It's easier to be angry than it is sad. So like, because it's like being sad is like, why do I feel sad? But when you're angry, you're like, fuck that. I'm angry.
You.
That's why guys.
It's powerful.
That's why guys, whenever they're sad, just feel angry because they don't take the accountability.
And that's why I'm a guy. Yeah. Like, I don't want to like, well, yeah, it keeps the agency on your side where it's like, okay, this person fucked me over. I'm going to be sad for a second. And then it's going to be, no, actually, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go make
Because
my life better.
It's not about violent video games or like heavy metal songs that make people bad. It's that bad people are what is it? What is the they are like they're affirmed when they listen to this music, or they're affirmed when they're doing these videos. Like it's giving them a reassurance to their thought. That's why when you see a lot of, you know, pop type of kids, a lot of them like the same band. I forget the band. I think it's like FMKD.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it was the kids who did Columbine. Real quick, I'm just gonna admit it.
Yeah.
They were obsessed over this band, and then ever since then, obviously Columbine.
BTS.
No.
KDFM.
What is it?
KDFM.
KDFM. And it's obviously that band is not bad, but a lot of people, you know, especially now because of like the massive popularity that, you know, Columbine kids have had on the future generations, they've all been attracted to that band. Now the band is bad, but it's reaffirming them of their, you know, beliefs.
And if you
and
play it
opinions.
backwards, it says like worship Satan too. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
It's like
that's so much of fucking hip hop too, though.
Well, that's
people obsess over the. Well, if you play Drake's music backward, it's like I touch little buttholes. I'm like, nah.
No,
wow.
That's like, I just, some of it, you're just like, sometimes it's just the words, like.
Yeah, but sometimes they play into it. Like,
I agree.
All those Kanye, Beyonce, Jay-Z music videos in the 2010s, I'm like, take the fucking goat horns off, you weirdo.
That's why, like, Eminem, he has multiple personas.
Right.
He has Slim Shady,
Marshall
Mathers, and like, there's.
Right.
Slim, whatever.
He's also white, though, which is like, you get away from, you're allowed to be weird
also,
as a white artist.
I do feel like he does talk a lot about, like, he's
killing
being
his
like,
girlfriend.
Well, yeah, and also it's like he's just kidding.
Burying her in a trunk.
Yeah,
they're kidding until they do it. Like the
song "Kill You"
late time, but you know the artist David.
Oh yeah, we know about this.
Yeah, well, that's all creativity until he fucking does it.
People think that guy killed his girlfriend because they found her in his trunk of his car, and he has a song that says, "I'm gonna kill you and put you in the trunk."
She was also 14, so whether or not she's alive or dead, the dude's banging a 14-year-old.
Yeah, it's
send him to jail whether he did it or not. Definitely did it.
Fucked up. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I
love when there's like 10 minutes left on the app. We just start fireball spitballing.
Let's talk about
shit.
Columbine, that guy David who killed people, the Illuminati.
Also, me saying we is always me. All of the just ADHD
now
shit
that it's
of
the
it.
end, yeah. I guess we have to apologize.
Yeah, I do want to apologize to the Arabic language when I said
is
everything
that who you were thinking of?
Everything you say sounds angry.
To be honest, you didn't specify that it was Arabic until now. Well, a lot of languages sound like that. Hebrew sounds like that. And isn't that?
Don't make me apologize again. I just got one out.
I was actually, I think, giving you.
I know. I want to apologize to my thoughts.
Okay.
Just kidding. There's no thoughts. Yeah, I want to apologize to the kitchen workers at my restaurant. I think your language is beautiful. And
nice.
Even when you're not yelling at me, I don't think that you're yelling at me because of the language.
See, something I like that when you do an apology is you almost make the apology the thing you need to apologize for.
Yes. Make it very sarcastic
it's really
to show
beautiful.
that this kid has learned nothing.
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that me and Greg, two white people, talked about hip hop so much on this episode.
It's funny you said that. I was going to apologize for not talking about it enough.
Really?
Yeah.
And that is truly the difference between us.
The pod versus hip hop. I really was going to get into it. I thought we were going to rip another hour.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm actually like, we're just not a music podcast. I'm sorry to the listener that we talk. Sometimes we get into it on music and movies. I'm sorry if you're someone who's told me you like music more than other people. I think that's fucking stupid. That's insane. Oh, no, you don't.
That's an interesting apology. I'm sorry that you said this because you're a fucking moron.
And that's why I like angry music. Yeah. I'm sorry you're an idiot.
That's why I listen to KDFM, FKDM, whatever it was.
I'm sorry Greg can't get the name of your band right.
Yeah. Even though you influenced a lot of very bad things in American history.
It's not their fault.
No, it's not. But like maybe we don't make music about that stuff. Maybe you just be angry but say nice things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
How about, you know what I'm sorry for? I'm sorry for all the men in the world that can't just feel sad. Just feel sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you guys too.
Don't feel so angry. It's not somebody else's fault.
I'm sorry that I'm a part of that group as well. I wish I could also just feel sad.
Grace is like, I live my life every day as if I have a dick.
No, the best is when if someone hurts my feelings and then I have one day to be like, aw, and then I can go on to fuck you. I'm going to become this, and revenge thrive so hard in front of you. And then.
Yeah. I never try to revenge thrive. I just want to see you burn your life to the ground.
Yeah. I want to more just be watch me fucking soar, bitch.
Yeah. Inevitably, I always feel as if the soar the longevity, the persistence of it. Like I never worry it, but I want to watch people just burn their life to the absolute.
That's too
ground.
bothered for me. I want to be just like,
Yeah. Oh my God. But when it happens,
oh, it's great.
Grace, when it happens.
It's like crack.
When it
It's the
just,
best.
when it
like
happens,
crack, like I've ever
just-
done crack.
Just a chef's kiss. I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than crack, and I've done crack.
Yeah.
It's
Have you?
just, no.
I don't know.
I have
You're
never.
full of surprises. Sometimes you tell me a story where I'm like, do you want to talk to a therapist?
Yes, I do. I've been on the phone. You know, I'm sorry to fucking Big Pharma for not answering my calls.
Yeah.
Get me a PCP, dog. I've called and talked to 4 people.
Anyway, this has been our podcast.
What a day.
We love you.
Love you.
And you can follow us. It's at Hill to Die On Pod on Instagram. It's Hill to Die On with a lot of periods on TikTok. If you guys could subscribe to our YouTube, that would be fucking sick.
That would be huge.
Sorry for cursing. I just like to do it.
2026, dog.
Yeah, and follow me. I'm Grace Lobo. It's at gklobo or at Hello Grace Lobo. You know what? I'm gonna DM the girl who has the at Grace Lobo Instagram handle. I think I'm gonna try to get it.
Ooh, we should make a video about that.
Yeah.
I'm Greg Melly, at Greg Melly, because I'm the only one in the world except
Yeah,
one
baby.
doctor in Wisconsin. Shout out to you.
If only you were a doctor. Also,
Yeah. I'm a doctor of laughs, which
He
is
loves-
the best medicine, according to Sam
it
Evans'
really is.
dad.
It really is.
Yeah, Greg Melly everywhere. Hill to Die On. Guys, happy to be here. Happy to be a part. Season 2.
Yeah. Oh, and
Let
if,
us know
and
your
if,
season
and
wrapped,
if you're
by the way.
listening to this
Yearly
in the
wrapped.
new year, happy belated holidays and happy new year.
Yeah. Also, let us know everything that was in the wrapped. Any fun thing.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.